A question we get from our employers and our clients all the time is, why are candidates not willing to relocate right now? And let's go over those 3 main reasons. The biggest factor is, all the individuals that really refinance their mortgage. And that's definitely at play with above 7.5% interest rate right now. We have 82% of the market that has a mortgage rate of less than 5%. We have 62% of the market that has an interest rate of less than 4%. And there are those lucky few. We've got 23% of the market that is under 3%. So candidates are looking at this higher interest rate and saying, hey, I'm just going to hang on to the house I have with that lower interest rate. To put this into a perspective, if you take a $300,000 house at a 7.5% interest rate over 30 years versus that same house at a 4% interest rate over 30 years, it's a $192,000 difference on the interest that's paid out in the life of the loan. That's a significant amount of money for an individual, and these candidates are making those kind of number decisions and looking at that math and is it worth it to make that change. Another factor besides those low interest rates are the inventory. So the housing inventory is still low, surprising, but even with the high interest rates, the inventory level is low. In agriculture, a lot of the roles we work on are in remote areas, and we've had several cases where there's no home for sale in the area, or no home, or there's 1 or 2 houses and it might not be the right kind of house or right size for the candidates. So the low inventory is really affecting their ability to move at times as well. The third factor here is really the remote work. We often think about in agriculture that you have to be on the farm or it has to be in person. And for a large majority of ag roles, that's true. But there's still quite a few that are all remote these days. So grain traders, we see marketing, logistics, obviously a lot of the sales roles are remote. And candidates are trying to hold out for those remote opportunities when possible. And we're seeing them kind of hold a little firmer for a position that really meets their needs and keeps them in their current location. In a candidate-driven market, these factors really play against you for relocation candidates. Check out our future videos where we look at talking about writing a compelling job offer and being competitive in today's candidate market. For more tips as an employer looking to hire in the ag industry, like us, follow us at AgHires.